We can expect to see a little counter jungling as Shyvana since she is a very good counter jungler and she can't get away very easily.
Alright, we got 61 viewers right now. Alright, and we are live, finally. Alright. Okay, apparently we're both very quiet, so I'm going to make an effort to speak up.
Uh, if you look at the settings, I think you might be able to boost the volume somewhere. But it sounds like fine to me on the stream.
Alright, so I'll still make an effort to speak up regardless. Alright,
Okay.
let's see. Swain and Galio. Galio will be good depending on how hard they roll AP on the other team, but I don't know.
Swain and Galley are both very strong picks, especially a solo top Swain, as it seems like he's going usual solo top summoner spells.
I've seen a lot of Galio recently, and he has absolutely been destroying in games.
He's a very, very good, strong pick, especially against certain team comp. But unfortunately, since he does second pick Galio, it's very easy for him to get counterpicked, especially with Irelia, since Galio does get harassed very easily with her dash. You see, Irelia Graves pick. Graves is a very strong carry. He does a lot of burst. He does a lot of damage. He has a lot of utility with his dash and his smokescreen, which also. Oh no, he switched to Tristana. But apparently, everyone who's in the smokescreen gets like 50 FPS reduction, which in my opinion is really annoying.
Tristana. I've been seeing Tristana and Lux in bottom lane a lot, and I think that's a great pair because their abilities synergize really well, but we still don't know what the support is going to be for them on bottom.
I think Tristana Lux is an okay lane, but I think Tristana Leona would be better, like for a kill lane, because Lux just doesn't really do that much as a support. You have Caitlyn and Soraka going down as the AD carry and support in bottom lane. Caitlyn will outlane Tristana until a certain point where Tristana will outrange her.
Well, Caitlyn's definitely got the range, so you're right there. It's going to be interesting, but it looks like Carvin has Smite, so we might see a switch. Depends on...
The nice thing about seeing your opponent's jungle first is that you can do a pretty easy counter pick for their jungle. Like for instance, get Shyvana, you want to get someone who does a fast jungle and doesn't get countered very easily. Like, Shaker would be okay, I think. Not really sure on this, though. With Aya probably running AP Kog'Maw mid, seeing as we don't have an AP yet.
I remember when Kog'Maw first came out, his Q increased his attack speed quite a bit. And it was really overpowered, and they had to rework it.
We have Kog'Maw running Flash Clairvoyance. They might be switching up.
You just got kudos from Aya the Tango for knowing it was AP Kog'Maw mid.
Oh, Blitzcrank, a very strong pick, except...
Blitzcrank support. I just... Ah!
Back to Leona.
I really enjoy watching unorthodox support characters. I don't know why, it's just something that gets me going.
Blitzcrank support is very good, however, if he doesn't get kills, he won't do very well the rest of the game.
He's got a lot of utility with his skill set, but he's still better like solo top, just for that pull into the tower and go to town on people.
Indeed, however, against good players, that should never happen.
Agreed.
Especially with Caitlyn, who outranges them so much, should be able to live.
Alright, looks like we're going to have Nocturne jungling on the purple team, and blue team, they will have Shyvana still leading the charge there. No switches for them, they all got who they wanted.
We got Aya still running that Clairvoyance on Kog'Maw, which seems like a very unorthodox pick. However,
well,
might work
I mean,
out.
with his ultimate, it makes sense, really.
Indeed. With Carbon switching to Nocturne for Delmain on Soraka, Soraka running Exhaust Flash, which is pretty good on the support. I mean, seeing as they have Imba heals, with Caitlyn having heal and Soraka having 2 heals, and meh. We have the Leona on the other team running Exhaust Heal, which is a very interesting pick, seeing that she has no natural form of escape besides a dash, which is extremely situational.
Yeah, I haven't played too many games with Leona in there. I think overall there are a lot more capable support champions. I mean, obviously, if the support player knows what they're doing, it's going to be a lot better than somebody picking support who doesn't know what they're doing. But I think the utility that Leona brings is only going to be good if you've got like a kill squad roaming around, which
Indeed.
blue team seems like, assuming that they get, appropriate items, that they should be able to accomplish that. Purple team seems a little bit slower in their pursuit. The only real attack champions they have are Nocturne because of his ult and Galio with flash ult. Caitlyn.
The synergy with Galio's ult and Swain should be pretty decent, considering Galio can just hold them in place for Swain to do his damage.
But typically Swain's not a really fast walker, so unless he flashes in as well, that his gap closer is non-existent really.
Well, I think the way that teamfights will work out is Swain will snare someone, then Galio will do his thing, and then hopefully everything works out with purple team. They don't have much synergy between Galio and anyone else besides Swain, though.
Will be interesting. As far as we don't really have any, just one ignite on each team, so nobody's really going to take away healing on the bottom lanes, which is interesting.
We have Tristana's built-in ignite on her E, however, which should prove to be semi-useful, provided that she can get it off before Caitlyn heals and Soraka heals.
True. I did not think of that.
And then the interesting thing about Tristana and Leona with double heal bottom is that it's not bad, since their lane has no sustain naturally, but
Ooh.
if Caitlyn and Soraka just hold out, they will be able to outlane them.
Interesting. Yeah, Kog'Maw dropped Ignite and he picked up Ignite and dropped Clairvoyance. I just realized.
Yep.
Herp derp. Oh yeah, for anybody who's watching my screen and going, why does he have those funny pictures? That's because I use the Chinese art. I just like it. People don't look as retarded.
Okay, I'm supposed to give a shout out to this guy who's been bugging me on Steam. I'm going to tell him that he's very lame.
What's his name?
His name is Trevor.
That's part of the shout out.
Oh, yes. However, I don't want him to call him out on it. I mean, like, he knows he's lame. He doesn't need a bunch of people just adding him and telling him that he's lame.
Alright, and here we go. Ooh, Skin Wars. Interesting. Everybody except for Soraka, Shyvana, and Irelia. So, Intimidation War, purple wins.
Oh dear. Although I think that Tristana and Kog'Maw can get like a plus 2 points for being limited edition.
I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the Chinese art for that Tristana skin there, but it's way better than the American one.
Yeah, I wish they would actually finish up like the old skins, like the ones that just recolors. Those just bug me so much when I see them in game. It's like they could be so much better.
Agreed. Like the old Ash skins. The white one? Oh my god. It looks so bad. I think we're going to see some pretty interesting matchups mid. AP Kog'Maw versus Swain.
I'm going to be very interested in watching top as well, especially Aurelia against Galio, because Galio's harass is just incredible if I really can't dodge it. But I think she'll be fine unless she just herp derps hardcore.
Well, and considering she has the passive that negates CC, or part of it,
Yep.
she might, and her, coupled with her gap closer, she's set to really, I don't know, assuming she knows what she's doing, she's going to work Galio out of the lane. But, you know, if Galio builds his AP or magic resist, for that matter, he should be able to farm pretty efficiently while staying at range.
Yep, he also has pretty decent sustain with his bulwark on. Also interesting to note is bottom lane with Caitlyn Soraka versus Justana Leona. It's going to be quite interesting seeing how Caitlyn and Soraka are going to play their lane, because Caitlyn will win in early levels against Justana. However, they do have a burst lane on blue team, which is very risky to play against.
Alright. And we're into the game.
We have Swain starting Meki Pendant, Fairy Charm, a very unorthodox choice. Looks like,
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where he goes with that. Leona building traditional support build as well as Soraka. No more OG support like Avarice offered us earlier.
We have Caitlyn running Adorn's Blade, which, while not giving as much sustain as Boots 3 Pots would do, she does have a Soraka on her team, so I guess that's acceptable.
No.
Adorn just camping their own jungles, no invasions going on. That's exciting.
Yeah, it looks like Nocturne's gonna start Wraiths here. Then maybe hit red.
A level 2 gank against Irelia will completely screw her game up, unless she's lucky enough to get a kill. We do have Aya going AP Kog'Maw mid, starting with 1 AP. I don't know what runes or masterpiece he's sending, but I'll trust him to be good.
With this next buff, it's going to be a little bit harder for this bot lane here to take on the golems, seeing as though they're buffing their movement speed and the attack damage as well.
Indeed, it's probably a good choice on Riot's part, because this gives blue team a huge advantage in both EXP and gold. However, it looks like they're a little bit slow at this, seeing as they do have a Tristana and Leona. We have Shyvana starting at blue, a very interesting choice. And
interesting. We've got Galio mid and Swain top. I did not see that.
Swain against Irelia is a very interesting matchup since...
I agree. I did not see this happening. This is... Alright.
We have a Nocturne heading in behind Irelia through the top rush up there. He seems content on camping there until she gets out of position.
Oh, and Myth T totally misses the Q to attack.
Oh dear.
Wow. Alright, that just kind of went to waste down there. Back to bottom lane. Let's see. So it looks like both sides have the opposing bushes warded.
Yep, looks like Leona's taking some heavy harass from the Kate trap plus her Caleb's Q. And we have Shyvana being ahead on her jungle compared to Nocturne.
And considering how Leona down here keeps dipping in and out of her bush, it seems like she might not know that it's warded.
Tristana's running pretty low. She's already had to use one of her potions against Caitlyn and Soraka harass.
A little interesting fact that some people might not know: if you're standing in a bush and a minion wave goes by and they start to attack you, or vice versa, you start to attack the minion wave, that bush is probably warded.
Very nice tip especially for the newer players. Oh, it looks like Aurelia is losing pretty hard top since that Nocturne gank.
And Shyvana looks to be making an invasion on blue buff down there. Trying not to shy away from this Aurelia down here, but... Oh, Nocturne
just
back.
went back to base.
So, oh my god, Shyvana might totally just take this blue before anything happens. Ooh, Soraka's down. Oh, maybe not. Saved herself with a heal.
Tristana wastes his flash to get away from tower and not getting killed.
And Tristana goes down. Oh.
Oh dear, that was not good for blue team.
Caught by the trap. But blue team did pick up the purple team's blue buff. Nocturne didn't even go back there, he just went straight top again.
Looks like Galio is gonna get ganked by Shyvana, but he's gonna get away easily since he's Galio. Aya not doing very well in lane. He's getting heavily harassed, and looks like Galio's doing fine in both CS and harass.
Yeah.
Oh no, Galio is down by 18 CS, 19 now.
I think in terms of survivability, Galio's going to be okay, but he's going to run out quick.
We have lots of damage going up on Swain top, but he gets a snare off on Irelia. Irelia backing off for now. Heal up. Looks like going that Fairy Charm and Health Potions was actually okay for him. Irelia seems to be doing decently against Swain, however she is falling behind in CS. It's 14 to 21 in Swain's favor right now, and Swain having 1 kill.
Yeah, I gotta say, it just seems like it was a bad idea for Swain to be top, but, you know, I guess with that bind, he might have a little bit better opportunity against her than I might have thought. It's like when you put Ride top.
Shyvana falling low, and we have Nocturne coming in probably for a gank. Looks like they won't get any kills, however.
Ooh,
oh, no, Leona's still there. Leona gets caught by Nocturne's spear, and none of them die.
Nocturne definitely feeling the repercussions of having his blue taken. He's not leveling with the rest of his team.
We have Aya backing in mid while Scalia just catches up on this farm.
No real wards going out for either team right now. Look at the purple team's vision. Don't really have any wards down for the purple team. Blue.
Oh, I'm just being told. Oh, Swain up top is going hard against Irelia. It looks like she's dead.
And I missed that because I was explaining that there were no wards. My bad, viewers.
I'm being told that Swain got second blood on Aurelia when Caitlyn got first blood on Tristana down bottom lane. And it looks like Swain's up 2-0 to Aurelia. Seems like putting him top was a pretty good idea, especially without Nocturne level 2 game.
And Shyvana will be giving up blue buff to Kog'Maw here.
That's a good choice. He will be able to spam his ultimate indefinitely now, and Galio will have a very hard time laning against him. It seems that although Swain is winning against Aurelia top, Galio is losing to Kog'Maw mid.
Yes, and I gotta say, Nocturne is just really not keeping pace with everybody right now. Oh, there we go. First ward down for purple team. Excuse me.
We have 2 wards down in bottom lane, one from blue and one from purple, both near a dragon. Although purple's ward doesn't quite cover the dragon area. We have Soraka and Caitlyn are playing a very aggressive lane against both Tristana and Leona. Which is interesting since if Tristana and Leona choose to, they can probably burst either one of them down very quickly. Also, we have a ward from purple team going to their own brush near their tower.
I think Nocturne is expecting a lot more counter jungling considering he lost his blue earlier. So he might be setting that up and waiting for anticipation for the enemies to take his red. Galio really getting bullied out of lane there.
This does not really look good for Galio, despite having 79 magic resistance. He's taking a lot of damage from Kog'Maw.
Ooh, and Irelia just went down top.
Ooh.
Missed that one again.
That lane looks really tough for Irelia. I'm pretty sure they should just let Galio and Irelia switch lanes. Or not Kog'Maw and Irelia.
Looks like that might be happening, I'm not sure.
Indeed.
Kog'Maw's top. And the lane's not pushed, so he's not there to catch up on farm or get a minion ball or anything, but yeah, it looks like Irelia will be going mid against Galio.
Very interesting lanes. It's been a while since we've had AP's top.
Ooh, Kog'Maw top. It's just destroyed Swain.
Very quickly, as a matter of fact, and he gets 363 gold from that killing spree debuff. We have Shyvana going mid against Galio, trying to get some damage off. Galio uses up his flash. Ooh.
Nocturne finally picking up a blue. Not sure if he's going to give it up to Galio or if he's going to take it for himself. Probably going to take it for himself.
Yeah, he is rather underleveled compared to Shyvana, who is... Oh, no, Shyvana's only level 6. I expect her to be 7 by now. You see Nocturne heading down towards Dragon and putting a pink ward, and just destroying the blue team's ward. Well, let's see. We have Kog'Maw going a tier and a catalyst. A lot of lane sustain, a lot of mana regen, which is very useful for a Kog'Maw who wants to spam his ultimate all day.
Yes, it's definitely interesting.
Aurelius having a double no magic mantle for that, what is 105 magic resist, just a lot, but it wasn't enough to let her lane against Swain very effectively.
Little ribbing from each other in all chat. Upset that they keep switching. Swain heading mid again, yes. And Galio taking up top. Looks like both teams really want to press their advantage here. Kog'Maw knows that he's farmed and can beat Galio, but Swain also knows that he's farmed and can beat Irelia, so I sense that they're going to reach an impasse here. A little bit of damage getting traded on bottom.
Ooh, Nocturne taking in push.
Yep.
Looks very bad for blue team.
Yeah, especially if they come in any closer.
Ooh. Lots of damage on Tristana. Looks like she might die without any interference from Nocturne.
Surprised that Nocturne didn't ult there, but I guess he lost vision pretty soon.
Here, looks like they killed Swain mid, which we completely missed. Was a Shyvana and Irelia gank.
Yep. Shyvana on her way bottom. She got caught by that purple ward there.
It's like Kog'Maw laning very well against Galio top with a total of 97 to 62 CS in favor of Kog'Maw.
Yes.
You have Swain running a Philo and a Catalyst.
I was wondering where he was going with that mana pendant earlier.
Yeesh.
But
looks like Soraka hasn't backed yet. She's still running her Fairy Charm.
Considering we're only 13 minutes in, the gold count on both teams is fairly even. So.
Indeed, purple team is up by 2 kills, but their CS isn't really up to par, except for Tristana against Caitlyn. Caitlyn is winning by almost 30 CS.
Might have no diving on top. Kog'Maw seems to be backing off here.
Kog'Maw going for his blue to infinitely spam. Ooh, Nocturne going as well, it seems. Oh no, Nocturne just heading back. Oh, nope.
Galio's there too.
Oh, Kog'Maw gets his blue safely without any interference from purple team. Lots of damage going on Irelia and mids.
Yeah.
Swain just backs off for now.
It's got to be frustrating to keep going up against somebody who is just destroying you like that.
Indeed.
And ping going out, indicating that a ward just went down.
Ooh,
Galio went down.
Galio. And he dies. It's a very, very well-timed snipe from Kog'Maw. He seems very, very proficient in all these snipings. Kog'Maw doesn't even have any AP items yet. He's only running AP per level, or blues it seems. He has 13 AP right now.
Well, looks like he's probably going to build the catalyst into Rod of Ages.
Sure does. He's running 5 levels into Voidu. It's a very efficient harass, and nice farming tool as well.
Ooh, some damage going out on bottom. Slow from Trist, knocked into the wall. Nocturne coming down. This could go bad for blue team. Fear does not happen.
See a heal from Tristana. Leona might get caught here. No, she flashes, she uses her dash and dashes away.
Intercepted by Leona. Aurelia's down bottom to assist. Swing back
This is not very good for...
And it looks like purple team is going to Dragon.
Yep, not much he can do to help, or to help stop it.
Shyvana taking damage up top. And Galio goes down instead. Purple team looks like they're gonna take... Ooh, purple team still gets it. Good effort by Aurelia. And Swain's gonna pick up the blue as well.
It's very good on Swain. He should be able to outlane Aurelia extremely easily now. Aurelia's going to need a lot more magic resist.
Looks like they've had a little bit of a mistake on the handover of blue, and Nocturne had to sit there and take a little bit of damage.
It's only a flesh wound.
I'm not dead yet.
We see purple team bottom lane heading back to base, to buy their items. Kaelin's running a BS sword, very interesting.
Top lane turret just went down, and Nocturne backed. So it's a free farm on bottom at the moment, until Caitlyn and Soraka can pick up. But it looks like Tristan is not going to press. Just dealing with last hits. Now, in contrast to earlier, we've got a lot more wards going down. Purple team has decent vision, and blue team has decent vision. I've got to say that these guys have really stepped up.
Sorry about that. My mic just cut out there for a second.
Oh, it's all good.
CS-wise, it seems about pretty even, except for Caitlyn is about 20-30 CS above Tristana. Kog'Maw winning heavily in CS against Galio. And Swain and Aurelia seem about equal mid lane.
And Kog'Maw still hasn't gone down, so that's to his benefit, especially being that much higher than...
Swain buying a Rod of Ages. It's an interesting choice. Allows him to be a little tankier in teamfights, and it still gives him a lot of AP.
A lot of damage going out on bottom lane. And that will be a kill on Caitlyn. Tristana goes down. Nocturne probably will go down here. And Nocturne does go down. Will Soraka go down as well?
See, Shyvana just chasing her up, however, without any CC on Soraka. Oh, she catches her with an auto attack. Soraka should have just kept running. We see Swain going down. We see if he lands a snare on Shyvana, she is dead.
Looks like Leona's going to go down as well. A good pickup for Swain.
Dead. Shyvana just running away because she would die if she stayed there. Looks like Aurelia teleported in a last-ditch attempt to save Shyvana, however, she was fortunately... Kog'Maw got a Rylai's. Dang. It's gonna be very hard to escape from his pool and ult now.
Looks like he's not currently worried about building that that Rod of Ages. He's just using the catalyst for the utility.
Might be building into late game Banshees since Kog'Maw is a very squishy character, even when you build him as a long-range nuker.
True.
Shyvana building mobility boots and a phage into a probably either a Triforce or a Frozen Mallet, since that's two items that phage builds into. Aurelia running a Wit's End and 5 points into Heat and Style with 4 into Blade Surge. It's a very interesting skill order. It gives her a lot of lane sustain and her Q will do a lot of damage on hit.
Everybody's ward coverage has dropped off again, and I think purple team is the only one with decent ward placement, considering.
We have a ward from blue team next to Nocturne's jungle that just ran out. Looks like Kog'Maw is just being completely Rambo.
Well, he's
running through the jungle and everything. It's very dangerous.
yes, putting himself in a position where he's between 3 separate jungles.
Tristana going a very interesting pick with her Cloak of Agility.
And there goes Swain.
Nope. Oh, there we go. That snipe from Kog'Maw is very well placed. That AP Kog'Maw is just wrecking pretty much everyone in both lane and fights.
Agreed.
I see Tristana going a very interesting Cloak of Agility for that crit chance instead of getting the usual pickaxe into Infinity Edge.
Shyvana setting herself up for a gank, but caught by the purple ward right there. She moves with such incredible speed. It's just it's hard for her not to be a roaming character, considering.
Yeah. Her W is just incredible move speed, 50%, especially with her boots and mobility on. She can move at like 600 move speed, just about. Ooh, looks like she might be invading Nocturne's blue since it is up. Nocturne just camping there, just wards his own blue. We see Shyvana retreating for now.
Lots of pings going out right now.
She's getting caught by Caitlyn and Soraka. Looks like all 5 from blue team are there, and Galio is just teleported in on the ward near blue, which was kind of a waste of teleport since he was in mid lane just a few seconds ago. Looks like Kog'Maw just blindly sniping.
And it looks like blue team is going to pick up Dragon. And we're going to see a team fight.
Kog'Maw doing so much damage with his ultimate. Excellent poke.
Oh, and oh, did he snipe it? No,
oh, he just stole that.
I think
No, he
Swain got
didn't.
it. Yeah, Swain
Swain got it. What a shame. That would have been amazing. Kog'Maw's still running in with his ultimate, just trying to get a snipe off to see where they are.
So that was a net plus for blue team. And we're going to see a Nocturne ult in and not do anything of great effect.
Very nice flash from Aurelia. When she saw that, she just instantly flashed away.
Another interesting tip, if Nocturne is ulting you, ping the minimap where you're being attacked from so that people know.
Kog'Maw just heading back up top the farm. His blue buff is out.
Wow, interesting decision to jump in right there. Especially considering Galio is right there.
Lots of damage going on both teams. Swain heading around from the back to hopefully get a snare off, like he will.
Swain is not a
Ooh.
tank, but he
That
will
was
put down
good
some
idea.
amazing damage. Oh my!
The
Blue
Ignite
team
goes
takes the hit.
immediately on to Swain, and he just can't heal all that damage. Galio just ramboing in like a boss, and just
she wasted her heal.
Yep.
So 4 for blue team will go down, and purple team will only lose 1. And we're
Still up in global gold, which is a very interesting to see.
for the first time we're gonna see the division.
I think Shirelia's dang, that's a very interesting choice.
Yeah. For the first time, we're going to see a division in team gold values, and it's now 2 towers for blue and 1 tower for purple that have been lost Excuse me.
We see Caitlyn going the usual Infinity Edge, Vamp, Scepter, Zeal, into Phantom Dancer build, while Tristana is still running the BF Sword and Cloak of Agility.
Now, if we'll take a look at the items for both teams right now, the purple team's inventories, all except for Caitlyn, have wards in them. And if you look at blue team, in stark contrast, Leona's the only one with wards. So
Indeed. Issue with players these days is that they're into the mentality of, oh, only supports should buy wards, when in reality everyone should buy wards.
Exactly.
We see lots of pings from purple team onto Baron. Looks like they really want to go for it. They're stealing Kog'Maw's blue. Ooh, he gets a nice snipe off.
And it looks like we might see some damage going out on Soraka. Oh my!
I get sniped off. Oh my goodness. That damage.
And
just
it looks like
incredible.
blue team is setting up for Baron. I'm not sure that purple team can contest it at this point. Aya is just really bullying them out of the way, but I think we're gonna see from Galio, his ultimate's up, but he does not have flash, so they're just gonna stand there and try and do damage.
Ooh, Caitlyn's just...
Oh, and they steal it!
Oh dear, that was not a good play on blue team's part.
Well, they stole it, but they lost
damage.
2 in the process.
Yeah, that denied blue team a good 1,200, or more than 1,200, 1,500 global gold and some experience. And now 2 people on purple team have Baron buff.
Man, Aya is just working that ultimate.
Does such an incredible amount of damage, especially when combined with the slow from Rylai's. No one can get away from it. Ooh. Aya flashing away from Swain, who just used Shirelius. However, he cannot catch up to him since the slow from Rylai's is extremely effective, combined with his ultimate.
And we really haven't seen bot lane come back and finish it off. I mean, the minions are over here doing work, but I have a feeling that purple team is just moving over there to farm up and push it back.
Indeed. Tristana finally getting her Infinity Edge about 26 minutes into the game. At least she should do some decent damage now. Leona appears to be building a Randuin's on top of her Shirelias.
Yeah, so far, purple team's making up the gold difference that they lost. Now they're only down 1k.
See Galio going, Force of Nature, that's his third item.
And it looks like blue team's gonna move into... maybe not. We're really starting to see the difference in map control here.
Especially with Aya the Tengu just revealing everything with his ultimate, especially with that blue buff. He can just spam it as much as he wants.
Purple team's got great vision on the map right now. Blue team has great vision on the top. But
Aya's saying, I feel like a little boy in a candy shop. Just so snipes. Ooh, Swain just ramboing in. Fortunately gets nothing done.
Dragon's up. Let's see if anybody moves to take it.
Looks like purple team's first to get into position around it. Oh,
and blue team might be moving to counter.
Blue team needs more map awareness on this. They saw purple team moving with their ward near the brush next to blue. However, they don't have a ward on dragon, then purple team takes it easily without any opposition.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where they go, because purple team just absolutely closed the gap. Whatever gold that they were missing from that, it's gone. So they have now evened up gold.
Leona's spending so much money on wards.
It just further emphasizes that supports while they should buy wards, should not be the only people on the team buying wards.
Indeed, we see Tristana just farming bot, hoping for more gold to buy up some items and not be so behind Caitlyn.
Got some pretty decent damage coming off of her. And, I mean, not that she can really tell this. Let's see. Blue team. They can't really see any of the enemy team right now. They don't have great vision on that jungle, and she's continuing to push right there.
The enemy team seems to be happy just pushing up mid, however, so it looks like she's safe for now.
Yes.
Just pushing up that tower, and she gets it. It's a good gold advantage for them. However, mid just decimates the tower.
And Swain just absolutely being a bully, and people are running from him, and they know that if they get caught by him, that probably means they're going down.
Indeed. Ooh, Aya getting caught. It's not good on this part. However, it seems like they're fine for now. Siobhan using Dragon Form to no effect.
It's now 3 towers down on blue side and 2 down on purple side.
We see a blue team ward next to their Wraiths in purple team's jungle, so that should give them a decent amount of map coverage.
And see, this is what I like to see. They're all grouping up and pushing as a combo. That's why blue team's being effective right now. If you notice, purple team's all spread out and trying to farm at the moment. And that's just not working for them. They don't have any mechanism to get them towards Kog'Maw either.
Indeed, except for Swain Australia's into his snare. But that doesn't seem to be working out very well for him since Kog'Maw just slows. Ooh, so much damage going on to Caitlyn. She's already down to 3/4 of her original health. Kog'Maw just keeps sniping. It's just ridiculous how much poke it does.
And the tower will go down.
Seems like it's a little hard. Ooh.
We've got some amazing damage going down, however Swain will fall.
Nocturne going down next onto Galio, who ults, catching about 3 of them. However, Irelia flashes away only to die to Ignite from Tristan just jumping in. It keeps jumping onto Soraka. Ooh, looks like a good game.
Ooh, Soraka, or Shyvana coming so close to dying to the tower there.
Even with that Slain initiation, that did not get anything done since Leona used her ultimate to stop him from instigating pretty much anyone.
I think they are going to press the advantage.
Sure looks like it. Both Kog'Maw and Tristan doing heavy damage to those towers.
This might be game. If they're dedicated and suicide here.
Looks like Nocturne and Swain are both up and they back off for now. Ooh, that's slow going down, 60% at max level, so
I'm going to see a dead Nocturne here soon.
If it keeps chasing, oh. Bot's damage.
Baron is back up. As well as
blue team backs now, that sets purple team up for a very nice Baron advantage.
And it looks like they will back and farm. Purple's setting up wards so that they'll know when it's coming.
Very interesting. Kog'Maw is level 18 compared to Swain, who is the highest level on blue team, level 16. Oh no, Galio, who's level 17. It's like all that farm and damage just pays off so nicely on him.
And looks like each team is posturing to take.
Purple team just destroying wards for now. Kog'Maw just is where they all are. Ooh.
Oh man, Swain taking damage. Just
using his Australians to get away from that Kog'Maw snipe. It's just absolutely devastating. Swain is forced to back off for now. Until Soraka heals him at least. Purple ward going down onto Baron. Kog'Maw just keeps trying to snipe. Oh, they seem very proficient at dodging by now.
No steal
Ooh,
that time.
Yeah. Very nice on blue team's part, timing that smite correctly. Shyvana ulting in, trying to get onto Caitlyn, but gets caught by Swain's snare and silenced by Soraka. Just keep chasing.
And
Shyvana finally gets caught by Swain's snare and is unable to continue chasing.
I don't even know, with blue team having Baron buff and as big of bullies that they've been this game, I'm not sure that all 5 of them and a tower is enough to stop them from taking that tower right now.
Should blue team choose to tower dive, they will lose the fight with Galio and purple. This ultimate will devastate them underneath the tower. Tristana actually doing a lot of damage now that she's gotten Fam Dancing. We see Swain's, Nocturne, Shirelia's going down. Wait. No, who's Shirelia's? Oh, Swain's again. The cooldown is extremely low on that.
I believe it's 1 minute. Tristana going bottom, probably to solo dragon. And considering her item build, she can do that effectively.
See a Triforce on Irelia. It does tons of damage, as to quote Freak.
Tons of damage!
Tons of damage!
So what are we doing this week, Freak? Tons of damage. Alright. And Tristana cleanly picks up the dragon.
See, 400 some... What is it? 483 AP on Kog'Maw. This is just amazing.
Yeah. I will have to say though, building AP, he could be doing it a lot more effectively. But with a champion like Kog'Maw who relies on his ultimate like that, and considering he's had such control over blue buff, I think he's doing the right thing for him anyways.
You see blue team heading up to purple team's red buff and just taking it without any issue. It looks like purple team has no dragon control, they have no wards, they have...
What are we seeing here? Tristana just sitting there and letting dragon attack her.
Lots of damage, oh my goodness. That Kog'Maw ultimate is just decimating everyone with this incredible amount of poke.
Oh man. Wow. Oh.
Oh, that's just... Leona getting caught by Swain's snare, however nothing will go down from it since she gets away safely.
That range on Kog'Maw is just insane.
Lots of damage from Tristana now as well.
Oop, looks like I dropped her, so she should be back shortly. Oh my! All goes out from Galio, all goes out from Nocturne. Lots of damage from Swain. Andrew Tower, amazing battle. Oh, and purple team will lose this fight. I'm surprised that they didn't take the tower there. And there it goes. This very well might be the game. Because I'm not sure that Soraka can do much of anything to contest. And that is the game. Victory.
Victory!
Alright, better nerf Kog'Maw. I really hope the game was recorded with sound. I hope it was too. Better nerf Eye the Tengu. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright. So, I guess I lost my Skype partner here for shoutcasting, so